Howdy-toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Buck Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And the Rebels will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gamecocks offense is on the field for the first time today. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you'd build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on 3rd down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes a connection. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Allen. Tackled immediately after the catch. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And they can't make the connection. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Ole Miss offense will have its first possession of the game. And this figures to be just a tremendous matchup of big play receivers, Jesse.
And because of their skills, Reese, you're going to see all types of ways in how they use them, right? They're going to throw it to them. They'll throw screens. They'll get jet sweeps. Get these guys as many touches as you can.
Well, and the good thing is, if you're a defense, you're used to it. You see this guy in practice every day. Now you're seeing another guy that's elite. Which defense can rise to the challenge and get a few stops and maybe nullify the playmaker?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Rebels want to move quickly.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Makes the grab. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Rebels! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And What a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Fires to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. A first down for the offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it to the back on the draw. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. He'll pull it on the read. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Rebels have this offense rolling. Trying to find his man on first down. It's complete. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a space. Getting some heat. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Rebels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Georgia somehow, some way found an edge between the hedges and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Hard running there. The Gamecocks get it past the sticks. On 1st down from their own 22. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Running back searching for a hole. At the 45 on his way. He's off to the races. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He wants to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's right on target. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Walker. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. A new set of downs after the completion. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They give it to him again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. A little screen to the running back. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The Rebels in the hurry-up. They'll throw it from the red zone. They're trying to get to it. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. they'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The give to the back. Just steamrolling his way through. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A third down try for the offense. It'll be a draw. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down and have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Just a short pass to the tight end. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. To the air on first down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Wants to fire on second down. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Comes out throwing on first down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll pull it down. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Smashes it between the uprights.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Fires it. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going to take a shot. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's looking to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there today in Oxford. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Going up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Strong, firm tackle. Ball's on the 18. It's 2nd down and 9. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Line gets set, 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And after the extra point, it's a one-possession game, down 21-13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Arkansas was far from the friendly confines of Fayetteville, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. They pick up of 6. Line getting set on 2nd down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Here's the handoff. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. On the move is the 30. He's up to 113 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. They'll go to the air. Floating away. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You've got to get it back.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The play-action fake. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
And on defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. He'll keep it himself. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. They recovered their own fumble, but now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Final play of the quarter coming. The hand to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Motion from the offense. They'll try the run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Still running at the 40. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
They'll try to find room outside on the jet sweep.
I love defenses that can gang tackle. How about the defense getting a lot of hats to the football? That receiver's a fast dude. But this defense, they've got a lot of team speed themselves, and they showed it right there.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On the run, still looking. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. The running back has it. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long 1st down marker just short of the goal line. On 3rd down, going up top. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Wants to go up top. Pass is incomplete. No good on the 2-point conversion. They had tried to stretch this lead out to a field goal, but they're still up by 1. On the move from inside is 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers open runway ahead. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the RPO, complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw it again. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Release to the back. It's caught. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Fast motion from the offense. They want that clock to run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They feed him again. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Extending the play. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. He's looking to throw. Got a man. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to throw on 2nd down. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Pocket starts to collapse. Stop short of the marker, and they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Right back to him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The give from the gun. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Rutgers took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Scarlet Knights that fired on all cylinders. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll throw it on 1st down. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Takes the knee, and the perfect season is still alive. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.